A canopy of stars blankets the jungle, their light shimmering on the dark, winding river below. Silent and small, a woven basket begins its solitary journey down the river's gentle currents. The basket drifts, a tiny vessel amidst the vast wilderness, carrying secrets into the unknown. Moonlight dances on the water's surface, guiding the basket through the heart of the jungle night. The river whispers, its flow a constant companion to the basket's silent and mysterious voyage. Shadows from the dense foliage reach out, as if the jungle itself watches the basket pass. Reeds sway gently by the riverbank. A lone wolf emerges from the forest, its eyes gleaming with curiosity. A woven basket sits nestled among the reeds, an anomaly in the wild. The faint sound of a baby's cry drifts through the air, a fragile plea. The wolf pauses, its ears twitching, drawn to the sound. Caution and intrigue mingle in its gaze as it approaches the basket. Under the cold gaze of the moon, a lone wolf appears from the dark woods, a stark silhouette against the snow. He carries a woven basket gently in his jaws, his warm breath creating fleeting clouds in the frigid air. His eyes gleam with unwavering purpose, reflecting the silvery light. He approaches a dark opening in the snow-covered hillside, the entrance to his hidden den. A haven shrouded in mystery and anticipation awaits within the silent, snow-laden landscape. Inside the wolf den, shadows dance as a family gathers, their eyes gleaming with anticipation. A woven basket sits at the center, drawing all eyes into its mysterious depths. The air crackles with unspoken curiosity as they watch, waiting. Each wolf, a silhouette against the night, anticipates the unveiling of the basket's secret. In the dimly lit wolf den, shadows flicker across the damp walls, casting an eerie glow. Mother wolf, fur matted, gently nudges a swaddled baby with her nose. Her fierce eyes soften, revealing an unexpected tenderness towards the infant. A moment of quiet connection in the heart of the wild. "We will care for the baby," Mother Wolf declares, a promise echoing in the den. Sunlight streams into the wolf den, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Young Mowgli crawls amidst a litter of wolf cubs, a tiny human among his furry siblings. He stumbles, giggling, then determinedly pushes himself back up, mimicking their playful tumbles. His movements are awkward, yet filled with a fierce determination to learn and adapt. The wolf cubs playfully nudge him, their acceptance unconditional and pure. Mowgli is one of their own, a wild child, learning the ways of the wolf. Sunlight dapples through the dense canopy as Mowgli sprints into the jungle's embrace. Bare feet pound against the earth, a blur of motion amidst the towering trees. Vines whip past him as Mowgli navigates the verdant labyrinth with practiced ease. He leaps over tangled roots, agile as a jungle cat, a wild child in his element. The air vibrates with the sounds of the jungle, a symphony of life surrounding him. Mowgli's laughter echoes through the trees, a sound as untamed as the jungle itself. Sunlight glints off the sharp edges of a rocky outcropping, the perfect playground for a wild spirit. Mowgli leaps with untamed grace, a human child mirroring the movements of his wolfkin. Each jump is a dance, a display of agility and freedom against the harsh landscape. He moves effortlessly, becoming one with the rocks and the sky above. His bare feet find purchase where others would falter, a testament to his upbringing. A symphony of movement echoes through the quiet expanse, Mowgli's laughter blending with the wind. Under the watchful eye of the moon, Mowgli stands tall, ready to unleash his wild spirit into the night. He throws his head back, a primal howl escaping his throat, echoing through the silent clearing. The sound reverberates, a symphony of the wild, as Mowgli connects with the ancient rhythms of the forest. Silhouetted against the moon's radiant glow, his wolf family gathers, an emblem of unity and raw power. Their forms are stark, a visual testament to the untamed beauty and fierce loyalty that binds them. Together, they stand as one, a symbol of nature's enduring strength and Mowgli's unbreakable bond with the wild. Sunlight filters through the dense jungle canopy, illuminating Baloo, a large bear, as he ambles into view. Baloo's demeanor is friendly and warm, his eyes crinkling at the corners as he approaches Mowgli. The air hangs heavy with the scent of damp earth and blooming flora. Baloo's massive form moves with surprising grace through the tangled undergrowth. Beneath the emerald canopy, the jungle breathes with hidden life. High on a sturdy branch, Bagheera's sleek form is a shadow against the dappled sunlight. His golden eyes, sharp and watchful, are fixed on a distant figure. Below, Mowgli unknowingly walks, a small, vulnerable figure in the wild expanse. Bagheera observes Mowgli, his presence a silent promise of protection. Sunlight paints the jungle floor as Baloo, a bear of imposing size and gentle demeanor, strolls along a winding path. Mowgli, barefoot and agile, struggles to keep pace with his massive companion, his eyes wide with youthful energy. Baloo halts, a sweeping gesture of his paw, encompassing the lush, vibrant world around them. The jungle pulses with life, a symphony of unseen creatures echoing through the dense foliage. Sunlight paints the jungle floor as Baloo and Mowgli journey along a winding path, curiosity sparkling in the boy's eyes. Lush greenery envelops them, alive with the symphony of unseen creatures. As they move deeper into the jungle, Baloo's massive form moves with surprising grace, a gentle giant guiding his small companion through the wild. "Only take what you need, Mowgli," Baloo advises, his voice a low rumble. "Leave some for others." Mowgli listens intently, his youthful face reflecting the wisdom of the jungle and the bear who is his guide. Sunlight paints the jungle floor as Bagheera, the Black Panther, surveys the lush realm with a regal air. Before him, Mowgli idly plays with a twig, unaware of the jungle's hidden dangers. The air hangs thick and humid, alive with the calls of unseen creatures. Bagheera's intense gaze sweeps across the jungle, guarding the boy. Mowgli's innocence contrasts with Bagheera's alertness. The jungle watches, waiting. Lush green foliage engulfs Bagheera and Mowgli, sunlight dappling through the canopy. The air hangs heavy with humidity, alive with the calls of unseen creatures. Bagheera surveys their surroundings, his movements sleek and watchful. Mowgli's eyes dart around, absorbing the sights and sounds of the dense jungle. Bagheera's voice cuts through the jungle's symphony. "Always stay alert, Mowgli. The jungle can be dangerous," Bagheera warns, his gaze intense. Under the bright sun, Mowgli trains in a lush training ground, watched by Baloo and Bagheera. Mowgli leaps, mimicking Baloo, his movements becoming fluid and strong. Bagheera observes, his gaze intent, ensuring Mowgli's form is precise and effective. Baloo's encouraging grin motivates Mowgli, pushing him through each challenge. The training ground echoes with effort, resilience blooming under the watchful eyes. Sunlight paints the jungle floor as Mowgli, a young boy, soars through the air on a vine, his laughter echoing through the trees. Landing with the grace of a jungle cat, Mowgli's bare feet touch the earth, ready for adventure. His wide grin reflects the untamed joy of the wild as he surveys his verdant kingdom. The soft earth cushions his steps as Mowgli begins his silent exploration, merging with the jungle's ancient secrets. The humid air hangs heavy, sunlight dappling through the dense canopy of the jungle. A distant, menacing roar reverberates through the ancient trees, promising hidden danger. The vibrant greens of the jungle conceal unseen threats, a silent predator lurking. Nature's symphony turns ominous, a deep foreboding settling over the untouched wilderness. The jungle pulses with life, a vibrant orchestra of chirps and rustling leaves. Suddenly, the symphony abruptly ends, leaving an unnerving silence in its wake. Monkeys freeze, suspended mid-swing, their eyes wide with primal fear. Birds erupt in panicked flight, their wings beating a frantic tattoo against the sky. Even the insects, ever present, fall silent, their buzzing stilled by impending dread. A palpable fear hangs heavy in the air, a silent scream etched on every creature's face. Lush jungle foliage bathes in sunlight. Bagheera's sleek form blends into the shadows. Bagheera's eyes dart cautiously. The jungle holds its breath. A shadow flickers. Bagheera's muscles tense, ready for unseen threats. His voice, a low growl, cuts through the stillness. Shere Khan is back. The jungle canopy seems to darken. A predator's return casting a pall. Under the sun's gaze, a clearing awaits, unaware of the storm brewing. Shere Khan, the tiger, emerges, a silhouette of rage against the light. His massive form dominates the scene, muscles coiled and ready. Each step is deliberate, the earth trembling beneath his weight. Eyes blazing, Shere Khan surveys his domain, a predator in his prime. In the bright clearing, Shere Khan's eyes lock onto Mowgli, a predator sighting its prey. Muscles coil beneath his striped fur, a storm of predatory intent brewing within. A guttural growl rumbles deep in his chest, the air thick with unspoken threat. The tiger prepares to strike, his focus absolute, his power palpable. The clearing becomes a stage for the impending confrontation, nature holding its breath. Sunlight paints the jungle clearing as Shere Khan, a scarred Bengal tiger, claims the space with raw power. Muscles coiled, eyes blazing. Shere Khan dominates the clearing, a predator at his peak. The jungle holds its breath as Shere Khan's fury fills the air, a storm about to break. His voice, a thunderous roar, shatters the peace. Humans don't belong in the jungle. Shere Khan's declaration echoes, a chilling promise of the jungle's unforgiving law. In a sun-drenched clearing, Shere Khan's imposing figure dominates, his presence a storm of fury. His eyes burn with fierce anger, reflecting the intensity of his words. Each muscle in his body is tense, coiled like a spring ready to unleash. His voice booms through the clearing, a threat hanging heavy in the air. "This boy must leave," he declares, his words laced with a venomous promise. "Or I will make him leave," he roars, his challenge echoing through the trees. Sunlight paints the jungle clearing, dappling the leaves with gold. Wolves, bears, and panthers gather, an unlikely assembly. A palpable sense of unease hangs heavy in the air. Each animal bears a worried expression. Their collective anxiety hints at a looming threat. The jungle holds its breath, awaiting the unknown. In the bright clearing, Baloo rises, his massive form a bulwark of raw strength and resolve. Sunlight glints off his fur as he prepares to face whatever threat looms. Every muscle in his body tenses, a silent promise of protection for Mowgli. His eyes narrow, focused and unwavering. The air crackles with anticipation as Baloo stands ready. His presence radiates a primal determination to shield the young boy. Sunlight paints the jungle clearing in dappled light. Baloo's face is etched with deep worry. His large frame is tense with resolve. "We need to protect Mowgli," Baloo says, his voice a low rumble. Concern creases his brow as he considers their options. "We need a plan," he declares, determination hardening his gaze. Sunlight paints the forest floor as a small clearing buzzes with life. Animals gather, their eyes reflecting a shared worry. Paws, wings, and claws move frantically, a silent plea hanging in the air. A circle of determination forms against the backdrop of the tranquil woods. Sunlight filters through the canopy, painting the forest floor with shifting patterns of light and shadow. Mowgli halts in the clearing, his bare feet sinking slightly into the soft earth. A sudden thought ignites in Mowgli's eyes, a spark of mischief dancing within their depths. His expression sharpens with newfound determination, a plan forming in his mind. The dappled sunlight catches the glint of excitement in his widened eyes. Mowgli's resolve hardens, ready to set his daring scheme into motion. Sunlight paints the forest clearing as Mowgli, full of restless energy, surveys his domain with purpose. His eyes gleam with sudden inspiration, ideas sparking within him like embers ready to ignite. Mowgli gestures wildly, his voice ringing with excitement and a hint of mischief. "I know what we can do. We can use fire," he proclaims, a bold plan forming in his mind. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, illuminating a small clearing in the heart of the jungle. Mowgli stands in the clearing, sunlight dappling his face as he gestures emphatically. His eyes flash with determination as he declares a vital piece of knowledge. "Shere Khan is afraid of fire," Mowgli states, his voice echoing in the stillness of the jungle. Sunlight paints the jungle clearing as Bagheera stands, his sleek form a contrast to the wild foliage. Dappled light dances in Bagheera's eyes as he contemplates Mowgli's words, a thoughtful expression on his face. Bagheera nods slowly, weighing the possibilities in the tranquil clearing. "That's a smart idea, Mowgli. But we need everyone's help," Bagheera says, his voice resonating in the open space. Sunlight filters through dense jungle canopy. A monkey chatters, relaying news. A parrot screeches the message. Beetles scurry with the tail. The wind whispers through leaves. Word spreads through the jungle. Sunlight dapples the jungle floor, piercing the dense canopy. A hush descends as the assembled animals await, their eyes gleaming in the filtered light. The humid air hangs heavy with anticipation, a silent promise of aid. Every creature stands poised, ready to help Mowgli in his hour of need. In the jungle's heart, elephants move heavy logs, their shadows dancing across the dense green foliage. The air hangs thick and heavy, each breath a visible cloud in the humid stillness. Their massive forms work tirelessly, creating barriers across the jungle floor. The cracking of branches echoes, a symphony of raw power in the emerald depths. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as monkeys swing effortlessly through the jungle. Vines cascade down, disturbed by the playful monkeys, creating a vibrant dance of green. The air is alive with the sounds of the jungle, a symphony of nature's orchestra. Life thrives in abundance, a vibrant ecosystem teeming with untold stories. Sunlight dapples through the dense canopy, painting the jungle floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Vibrant birds flit among the trees, their calls echoing through the humid air. Beaks and claws work deftly, gathering dry leaves and twigs scattered across the jungle floor. Each bird adds its contribution, a symphony of rustling sounds building towards a crackling fire. The collected tinder forms a small mound, promising warmth and light in the heart of the wild. Sunlight pierces the dense jungle canopy, casting an ethereal glow on the forest floor. Squirrels dart through the undergrowth, their tiny paws clutching fallen twigs. Monkeys swing effortlessly through the trees, their playful chatter echoing in the air. Birds flit from branch to branch, their colorful plumage a vibrant contrast against the green foliage. Each creature contributes to a larger, unseen purpose, driven by instinct and the rhythm of nature. The jungle resonates with a symphony of life, rustling leaves and chirping birds blending harmoniously. Animals unite at the preparation site, clearing dense undergrowth with unexpected teamwork. Fallen branches become barricades as they construct their defense line. Stones are carefully placed, fortifying their makeshift barricades. The sounds of their combined efforts fill the air, a symphony of determination, a united front. Nature's creatures prepare to defend their territory. At the preparation site, animals gather, an unlikely alliance forged in the face of looming danger. A diverse assembly unites, their varied forms a testament to their shared commitment. Each creature carries the weight of responsibility, their eyes reflecting a common resolve. The air crackles with anticipation, a silent promise of unwavering support for Mowgli. Muscles tense and claws sharpen as they prepare to defend their home. A shared breath, a unified front against the storm about to break. Under the starlit expanse of night, a campfire crackles, casting an eerie glow on the surrounding wilderness. Mowgli's eyes fixate on a burning stick, abandoned near the fire's edge, curiosity and caution warring within him. He takes a hesitant step, then another, drawn by the dancing flames and the unknown potential they hold. Mowgli cautiously approaches the campfire, his senses heightened as he ventures closer to the mesmerizing blaze. Beneath the starlit sky, Mowgli clutches the fire stick, its flames mirroring the wildness in his eyes. The dancing flames cast eerie shadows, illuminating the raw power and untamed spirit within Mowgli. Warm light bathes Mowgli's face, highlighting his intense focus as he masters the elemental force. Embers crackle and pop, a symphony of primal energy surrounding Mowgli in the heart of the night. Around the crackling campfire, Mowgli sits, the flames painting his face with dancing shadows. A knot of fear tightens within him, a cold fist clenching at his courage. Yet, in the heart of the shadows, a spark of bravery flickers to life. The fire roars, a challenge to the night, mirroring the battle in Mowgli's heart. He stares into the flames, finding resolve in their unpredictable dance. Beneath the moonlit sky, a clearing awaits as shadows stir, revealing the menacing silhouette of Shere Khan. His eyes gleam with predatory hunger, piercing through the night as he sets his sights on Mowgli. With deliberate menace, Shere Khan advances, each step echoing a silent promise of danger. The air grows heavy with anticipation, the fate of Mowgli hanging in the balance as the tiger closes in. Night envelops the clearing. Darkness deepens, obscuring every detail. A pair of eyes pierce the gloom. Shere Khan's eyes ignite with menacing intent. The eyes burn like embers in the shadows. An ominous presence fills the night. Moonlight spills onto a silent clearing, casting long shadows that dance with the night. A low growl vibrates through the stillness, a primal threat cutting through the quiet. From the darkness emerges Shere Khan, his eyes gleaming with predatory hunger. His massive form tenses, muscles coiled like springs ready to unleash. A snarl rips from his throat, revealing rows of teeth, sharp and menacing. The air crackles with tension as the tiger prepares to strike, a symbol of raw power. Moonlight paints the jungle, clearing in long shadows, the sounds of night alive in the air. At the edge of the trees, Mowgli, the boy raised by wolves, stands firm, his gaze unwavering. His voice echoes through the clearing, a challenge to the unseen. Leave this jungle! A defiant stance against the moonlit wilderness. Mowgli defends his home. In the heart of the night, Mowgli raises the fire stick high, a beacon against the dark. Flames lick upwards, their fiery glow intensifying, casting an eerie light. The dance of shadows begins, flickering across Mowgli's face. Ancient trees become specters in the night. The clearing is transformed into a stage for light and shadow. A primal ritual unfolds. Under the cloak of night, a clearing is bathed in the flickering light of a fire. Shere Khan halts at the edge, the flames reflecting in his predatory eyes. His massive frame is silhouetted against the luminous backdrop. The fire crackles, casting dancing shadows that seem to mimic his inner turmoil. A moment of tense stillness as Shere Khan stares, a silent predator assessing his domain. Under the cold light of the moon, Shere Khan's massive form tenses. His ears flatten against his skull, a primal display of fear etched on his face. The tiger's eyes dart nervously around the dark clearing. A low growl rumbles deep within Shere Khan's chest. Every muscle in his body is coiled, ready to spring away from an unseen threat. Even the mighty tiger can feel fear in the stillness of the night. In the heart of the night, a lone fire crackles, casting dancing shadows on the surrounding trees. Shere Khan, a tiger of formidable presence, begins a slow, deliberate retreat from the fire's edge. His eyes gleam with a mix of caution and suppressed rage as he circles away from the flames. The firelight reflects ominously in his eyes as he moves away, a silent promise of future confrontation hanging in the air. Moonlight paints the forest clearing, shadows twisting like unseen beasts. Young Mowgli stands alone, a figure of defiance against the encroaching darkness. His eyes gleam with feral courage, a challenge to the unseen. The air crackles with unspoken threats, the forest holding its breath. Mowgli's voice rings out, sharp and clear. "I'm not afraid of you." His words echo through the trees, a declaration of independence in the heart of the wild. Under the cloak of night, Mowgli steps into the heart of a moonlit clearing, the fire stick casting dancing shadows. He advances with a mix of trepidation and determination. The flames flicker and crackle, a defiant beacon against the darkness. His eyes reflect the fire's glow. The clearing falls silent, save for the whisper of wind and the crackle of the flame. Mowgli stands poised, the fire stick held high. Under the cloak of night, a clearing bathed in pale moonlight reveals an eerie silence. Suddenly, a chilling roar shatters the tranquility, echoing through the trees. It's Shere Khan, his fearsome presence betrayed by a note of desperate terror in his voice. His roar lacks its usual power, a desperate cry against the encroaching darkness. The forest holds its breath, sensing the predator's vulnerability. Under the cloak of night, a jungle clearing lies silent, the air thick with anticipation and latent menace. Shere Khan whirls around, a primal fear igniting his eyes as he senses an unseen threat closing in. With a desperate burst of speed, Shere Khan flees, his massive form disappearing into the dense, shadowy jungle. The jungle swallows him whole, leaving only the rustling leaves and the echo of his panicked escape. Under the starlit sky, a clearing bursts with joyous energy. The animals leap and bound, their silhouettes vivid against the night. A chorus of cheers echoes through the peaceful night, celebrating. Joyful cries fill the air as the animals celebrate under the moon. The clearing vibrates with pure, unadulterated happiness. Creatures of all sizes jump in a unified expression of delight. In a moonlit clearing, Mowgli stands alone, his silhouette stark against the tranquil jungle backdrop. A triumphant figure, he is the victor, his young face etched with the night's fierce struggle. Silence descends, the jungle holding its breath as the echoes of battle fade into the night. Mowgli's chest heaves, his breath the only sound, a testament to the ordeal he has survived. The air is thick with unspoken relief, the weight of Shere Khan's threat lifted. He is the protector, the savior, his moment of victory echoing through the silent expanse. Beneath the vast night sky, Baloo's massive form barrels through the moonlit clearing. His heavy footsteps pound the earth as he sprints towards his little friend, Mowgli. Baloo's face is split by a wide, beaming smile, radiating pure joy and affection. The air vibrates with the anticipation of their reunion. His eyes are filled with warmth as he closes the distance. Under the vast night sky, Baloo's massive form looms in the clearing. With surprising gentleness, he scoops up Mowgli. Mowgli, small against Baloo, is lifted into the air. Baloo begins to spin, creating a dizzying dance of joy. Mowgli's laughter echoes through the silent night. The clearing becomes a stage for their playful reunion. Moonlight paints the clearing in ethereal light, long shadows stretching from the edge of the forest. Baloo's massive silhouette stands against the tree line, a guardian in the tranquil night. His voice rumbles through the stillness, filled with pride. "That's my boy. You were so brave." The clearing seems to hold its breath, bathed in moonlight as Baloo's words echo. Beneath the watchful eyes of the moon, a clearing unfolds, bathed in ethereal light. Bagheera emerges, his sleek black fur glistening like polished obsidian in the moonlight. He moves with grace, a shadow dancing through the open space, pride radiating from his very being. His head is held high, a silent testament to the bond he shares, a guardian in the night. The clearing holds its breath, a stage for the silent drama of the jungle's heart. Moonlight weaves through leaves, dappling the forest floor. Bagheera, sleek and watchful, observes Mowgli. Bagheera's gaze is fixed, a silent acknowledgement of the boy's growth and resilience in the wild. The forest holds its breath, the only sound the soft rustle of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl. Bagheera speaks, his voice a low, comforting rumble. "You used your brain and your courage, Mowgli. You are truly special," Bagheera says, his words echoing in the stillness of the moonlit clearing. Moonlight paints the jungle, clearing as the night awakens. Mowgli is surrounded by curious jungle creatures. Eyes gleam, reflecting the moon's ethereal glow. A silent gathering under the dense jungle canopy. An unspoken understanding binds boy and beast in the tranquil night. Under the moon's ethereal glow, The clearing is bathed in a silvery light, shadows dancing among the ancient trees. A lone wolf raises its head, its silhouette sharp against the luminous sky. The first howl pierces the night, a raw, untamed sound of primal joy. More wolves join the chorus, their voices blending into a symphony of unrestrained emotion. Each wolf's howl echoes the others, resonating with the wild energy of the night. The chorus swells, a powerful declaration of freedom and belonging under the watchful moon. Under the cloak of night, the jungle clearing is alive with hushed sounds. Silhouetted against the faint moonlight, monkeys begin to stir. A rhythmic clapping echoes through the trees, a primal symphony. The sound grows louder, a chorus of tiny hands celebrating the night. The clearing pulsates with the energy of this curious, nocturnal ritual. Under the cloak of night, a symphony of trumpets erupts as elephants raise their trunks. The clearing vibrates with the deep, resonant calls of the majestic beasts. Their silhouettes are stark against the moonlit sky, a powerful display of nature's raw emotion. The air crackles with an untamed energy, a chorus of wild voices echoing through the night. Their calls resonate, carrying the weight of the wild. The tranquil clearing bathes in soft moonlight, shadows dancing gently on the dew-kissed grass. A symphony of birdsong fills the night air, their melodies weaving a tapestry of peace and serenity. The air is still, the only movement the gentle sway of leaves in the cool night breeze. Nature's quiet beauty unfolds, a moment of perfect harmony under the watchful eyes of the moon. Moonlight floods the clearing, painting the trees with long, dancing shadows as Mowgli stands, centered and still. Mowgli is surrounded by his wolf family, Baloo and Bagheera, their eyes glowing with an affection that pierces the night. A warmth spreads through Mowgli's chest, a pure, unfamiliar love radiating from his friends and family. Bathed in the soft light, Mowgli stands among his loved ones, their silent bond a powerful beacon in the darkness. Under the watchful moon, a hush blankets the jungle, the air still and expectant. Mowgli stands at the edge of a moonlit clearing, a solitary figure caught between two worlds. Flickering torches, held by distant villagers, cast an orange glow against the dark horizon. He looks toward the village lights, then back at the silent jungle, his eyes reflecting inner turmoil. A profound realization dawns on Mowgli as he confronts his destiny. Sunlight filters through the dense jungle canopy, painting dappled patterns on the lush undergrowth. The air is still, the only sound the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze. A sense of peace descends. Vibrant butterflies flit among exotic flowers, their colors a stark contrast to the deep greens of the jungle. The jungle breathes a collective sigh of relief. Shere Khan's shadow finally lifted from its verdant heart. Sunlight pierces the dense jungle canopy, painting the forest floor with shifting patterns of light and shadow. Mowgli, a boy of 10, swings effortlessly from a thick vine, his bright eyes sparkling with mischief. He moves with fluid grace, a natural inhabitant of this vibrant, verdant world. His bare feet touch the earth, light and silent, as if he were a part of the jungle itself. A wide, joyful grin spreads across Mowgli's face, reflecting his unbridled happiness. Brave, smart, and kind, he is the embodiment of the wild, untamed spirit of the jungle. Sunlight paints the jungle floor in shifting patterns as Mowgli appears, a solitary figure at the edge of the dense green world. He stands between two worlds, at home in the wild, yet marked by an unspoken, different past. Mowgli surveys the jungle, a hint of longing in his eyes. The wild child with a hidden history. The lush canopy looms, dappling light around Mowgli, a boy caught between nature's embrace and an unknown destiny. Sunlight dapples the jungle floor, piercing the dense canopy above. A hush descends as the jungle's creatures gather, their eyes reflecting solemn remembrance. Shadows dance, mirroring the past echoes of bravery and unity. Each animal stands as a testament to the strength found in togetherness. The air hangs thick with unspoken memories of Mowgli's courage, a silent tribute to a bond forged in the heart of the wild. In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli moves with Baloo's measured gait, wisdom beyond his years etched on his face. His reflexes are a blur, honed to a razor's edge, mirroring Bagheera's deadly grace. A fierce loyalty burns in Mowgli's eyes, a trait learned from his wolf pack, shaping the man-cub into a creature of both wild and unwavering devotion. Sunlight paints the jungle floor in dappled patterns as Mowgli surveys his verdant kingdom, the air alive with the hum of unseen life. Every rustle of leaves whispers secrets only he can decipher. He is the jungle's protector, his heart forever bound to its wild embrace. In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli stands as a protector, his gaze sweeping over his vibrant, sun-drenched home.